Hello, my friends. We are so glad that you're here. We've got a treat in store for you. We're gonna get that heart rate way up, and we're gonna feed you an ab sandwich. I'll show you what I mean. It starts right now. One of the keys to maximizing the potential of your workout is, of course, a good warm-up. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. First, we're gonna get you ready to run because we're doing that. Then we're gonna get your midline tuned up because there's a lot of midline work in this workout. First things first, we're gonna get your ankles moving by doing a couple of calf raises. So I want you guys to rock back on the heels, up on the toes. Maybe 5 or 10 total. From there, we're gonna do a hip opener where I'm using my hands. I'm gonna grab mid-shin and try and open my hip manually. So the goal here is to get 3 on each leg. And again, depending on your flexibility, this may look different. Some of you guys may have just enough trouble getting it up there. And then after we've started to open the hip, we're gonna go even further by going into a deep lunge. So I want you guys to step out. Remember not to get the knee in front of the toe. Drop that back leg, but try and keep your back glute fired. So in other words, I want that back leg to remain more straight than bent. So try and keep that glute fired and straight. About 3 on each side, and when you guys have that, I'm gonna ask you if you have an ab mat at home, go ahead and use it, but we're getting down for sit-ups. So we're gonna use a traditional sit-up to get this midline fired up. Let's just do 5, and then you'll flip over into a push-up position when you've got that. The reason that we use this ab mat is to give you the ability to use the full complement of your abdomen by filling that space that would exist when you lay flat on your back. Good job, guys. Flip over into the push-up position. 2 different options here. Summer is going to do a traditional mountain climber. Phil is gonna do a little exercise that I like where he's trying to bring his opposite knee to his opposite elbow while keeping a good plank position. So a little bit more of an isometric, a little bit more of an active option here. We got about 20 seconds, so if you guys get 5 of those, you can flip back over, give me 1 more set of sit-ups, and we're gonna call you ready to go. Good, and again, the ab mat allowing you to use the full abs, so you can actually go a little bit slower, a little bit more controlled, especially in the warm-up, trying to get everything greased up and ready to work hard. Well done, guys, well done. I'm gonna say that this warm-up is complete and it's time to get on to the workout. All right, guys, it's time to get to work. We're starting in 10 seconds. We're doing 5 rounds. They start every 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You're gonna notice the big difference here is that Summer's on the runner, Phil's choosing to march in place. So what Phil's version looks like is 1 minute of marches, 20 alternating leg V-ups, and then 1 minute of marches. Of course, Summer's got this fancy machine that she's gonna be on. We're still trying to fit into the time domains, and so she's gonna run for about a minute if she can't fit that 200 meters into 1 minute. That's her option. Now, you guys at home, you may not have one of these, but you still wanna do the running option. So what? It's easy. What I would encourage you to do, mark off 100 meters, do an out and back. Otherwise, you can choose to use your watch, measure it by the seconds. 30 seconds of running out, 30 seconds of running back, fits into about a minute. Just remember, the faster you go, the more rest you're going to have. Remember, we'll start another round at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So no matter who you are or where you finish at 3:30, you start the next round immediately. You finish at 3 minutes, you got 30 seconds of rest, and so on. Great job, Phil. Again, the concept here is still to get an elevated heart rate, is still to move through the range of motion, but a fantastic scaling option. All right, both athletes onto the V-ups. We're alternating legs, and literally the concept is to turn your body into a V. Okay, so we're bringing 1 foot up at a time. You can touch it with your alternating hand, or you can touch it with both hands. I don't have a hard rule here, but pretty quickly you're gonna feel the impact of this movement on your core. Some are choosing to use the ab mat. If you guys at home don't have one, roll up a t-shirt, put it underneath your back. Don't overthink this. It's just a very simple tool that, again, helps to take that recessed area out of your back while you're laying on the ground. Now, if this is getting too hard, you can't touch your toe, you don't have the flexibility, whatever it may be, touch your knee, touch your shin, bend your leg, doesn't matter. All right, these guys are doing a fantastic job and already on to the second march and the second run, and we're gonna have plenty of time to rest. As you guys are kind of feeling this one out, it's time to think about, how do I want to pace this? Do I want to try and sprint full gear every single time, maximize my rest? It's a gamble, but it's definitely a fantastic approach, and it's definitely going to increase your capacity in that way. Or am I going to try and keep a nice even pace that I can get the same amount of rest on every single round? Both options are valid. There are no rules. You guys are your own bosses. Good, and the march in place, just trying to get those knees as high as possible. Phil doing a great job. And he's here for a minute no matter what. So we can turn it up a little bit if we want to. Again, we're trying to get the maximum impact. These runners, again, whether you're on the road or you're on a treadmill, I've found recently that focus on breathing helps phenomenally. Something I forget to do all the time. So you're gonna have to figure out your specific paces. Great job, guys, great job. We got a little bit of time to rest. You gotta figure out your specific paces, but make sure that you are always intentionally exhaling that carbon dioxide so you can take in more good oxygen. All right, if you're still working, you gotta start to kind of turn that up, and maybe you need to think about a scale. I want you guys to have at least 30 seconds of rest. So if you're not done with the work by now, for this next round, I want you guys to scale. You can either cut down on the alternating V-ups or reduce your run by just a little bit, because we're starting again in 15 seconds. This will be round number 2. We've got 5 total. You guys are crushing it. Here we go, guys. We're starting up again in 5, 3, 2, 1, round 2. So nothing changes here except the modulation of your effort and whatever kind of changes you think that you need to make. Again, if you were nowhere near finishing on that first round, let's switch it up a little bit. The point here is for you guys to work as hard as you possibly can and to maximize the benefit, but we want you to be able to last for the duration of the workout. Good job. Strong pace over here. And again, we learned from the first round, trying to figure these things out. Phil's still smiling. That's what I love about Phil. Here to have fun, here to get fit. We're glad you guys are with us. It's a great group of people. So quick math, this next round is gonna end at 7 minutes. You've got until 7 minutes to finish. Boom, okay, so these guys really have been on point, matching each other in terms of the pacing. So 1 minute of running each time, and it looks like Summer's almost there, man. She's only 20 meters off of 200, so she's chosen to run for a minute, which is exactly what I'm encouraging you guys to do if you need to. But maybe in rounds 4 and 5, I'm gonna make her gamble a little bit. If she's still maintaining that pace and she's getting this close, 180 meters, why not? Send it a little bit. Great form on these. Again, the more straight you can keep your knee and maybe even point your toe, we're looking at a great exhibition of midline stability and midline strength. In this last 200-meter run, we got plenty of time for you guys. Looks like Phil's gonna finish with, I don't know, maybe 45 seconds, 40 seconds to rest. So again, in the back of your mind, that's nice to think about. Where am I gonna be at pacing-wise? How am I gonna use that rest? This breathing cadence for many people, they'll learn what their stride length is, and we can direct you to some videos by Chris Hinshaw where he talks in depth about what I'm trying to get across to you. But there's the breathe in portion, and then that breathe out should be really aggressive and hard. You want to expel all that carbon dioxide from your lungs so you can get the good oxygen in. Good job, Phil. How we doing, baby? It's like practicing a dance move. You're looking good, man. I don't know what song it would be to, but I like it. Atta girl. Catch him, nice work. All right, and here we are back in rest. I've said it before and I'll say it again, there's no rules for rest. If you guys wanna take a knee, if you wanna sit down, drink something, if you choose to use an intra-workout shake or whatever it is that makes you feel best and you feel like you can maximize your effort during workouts, that's what I want you guys to do. We're here for you. Put your hands up on the head. You can open the pathway or your airways, get a little bit more oxygen in your lungs. We've got 15 seconds, and here's what happens as time goes on in the workout. Of course, it feels like the rest time is shrinking. It's not, you're just becoming more fatigued. All right, guys, round number 3 in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're going now from 7 until 10:30, 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Here's the point at which round 3 in a 5-minute workout is really the make or break. It's really where you make a decision. Am I just surviving this? Am I trying to keep this pace? Or do I feel fantastic? Is this the time when I actually start to push it a little bit? Even if you're doing the marches, I know that you're only doing it for a minute. There's no set amount of work that I'm making you do, but maybe turn up the volume a little bit. Get your intensity cranking a little bit more. Put more steps in. Good, finding that vibe. Maybe you got your favorite music in your other ear. You're not listening to my voice just drone on. Because I want you guys, whatever it is that takes you to that place, you're putting in hard work right now. And the results are gonna be there. You guys just keep on focusing on that. Good work, Phil. Hey, that's a pretty casual transition, bro. Phil not worried at all about making the transition time. If it was me, I would literally fall onto the ground to try and get to work immediately. Some are crushing it. Lost a little bit of distance on that one, so I don't know. Maybe it's the last round they're gonna make her gamble on. Now again, the straighter you guys can keep your knee, the more we're gonna get to focus on your abs. These are gonna get extremely difficult as the workout goes on. Believe it or not, a more advanced movement to this would be both legs up at the same time. So keep in mind that we're working towards something like that. And if it feels too easy, you guys can go for it again. You ain't done, dog. Here's what happens when you're working out. Unfortunately, the reduction of oxygen to your brain means you need a coach there. That's why I'm here. I saw Phil give her the side eye. You're like, are you wrong or am I wrong? One of us is wrong. That's all right. You got plenty of time. You got until 10:30. So remember, this one ended at 7. We're going every 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So 10:30 is when we start the next round. If you guys finish any time before 10 minutes, you got that 30 seconds to maximize. Try and get yourself set up. And there are only gonna be 2 more, so we're on the downhill slide. Here we go. Summer put into great context what I've been trying to verbalize for years about running, which is, I'll run if a bear is chasing me, but I don't run for fun. That was about the best description of why I run. I make myself do it because I know that the benefits are there when we do it. Well done. All right, so it looks like you're getting like 170 every single time. All right, so you're close. So this round, let's try and match that with the idea that on the last round, I would love for you to try for 200. You've got so much rest time. You've had at least 45 seconds of rest every time. So the last one, let's take a gamble. All right, guys, 15 seconds. We're back to work for round 4 of 5. Hopefully you guys at home are playing along and making sure that you understand the rep scheme by now. We're going again in 5, 3, 2, 1. Round 4, let's get it. All right, at home, by this time, you guys should just be in the zone. Now it's just you're letting your body take over. Your thoughts are probably just kind of gone blank a little bit. You're into the movement. That's the beauty of this thing, all right? Let yourself kind of get lost in it. The hard work you're putting in now pays off massive dividends. There you go. Get a little bit of arm swing on there, Phil. Good. This is you time. I'm gonna let it ride. Movements look great. This is your checklist. Only you know how hard you're working and how hard you can go. Are you working to the best of your ability? Do your movements look clean? Don't want you to get sloppy in honor of going faster. So make sure that you guys are nice and clean. Phil's onto the V-ups. Keep it together, work hard. You've only got 1.5 rounds after this is done. We're going to 14 on this round. Math is not my strong suit, but I believe that's right. Good job. Good job. Try and get those knees straighter. Try and even point that toe maybe. This movement looks like it comes fairly easy to you. All right, get up there. So again, there becomes a point in the workout where you're wondering, hey, can I make it through this? Now you know. Now you know. You guys are there almost. You're almost done with this thing. There's one round remaining. All right? So now it's time to kind of step it up a little bit, push a little bit harder than you thought you could. Make sure your movements look clean, and maximize this last rest, and we're gonna go. So start building up your mental right now, because when I say go for the next round, it's time to go and it's time to go hard. Good. Where are you stopping? 13, 15. That gives you 45 seconds to just kind of get your animal brain going. Start the flex, start to maybe do the haka, you know, Summer's gonna be so angry with me. So, oh, look at this, plenty of time, 50 seconds. Whatever you need to do, this time we're doing 200 meters. 200 meter run. I'm gonna start this guy over. Boom. So we're starting at 14, friends. You at home, this is your last round. Take a chance. Nobody's watching you. If you're there with friends, fantastic. Training is a great place to fail, all right? Nobody cares. If you don't make it within the time zone, it's awesome. You're still gonna learn something about yourself as an athlete. I would love to see you guys give it everything you got. Try and make this last round your best round. See if you can go even faster than you've gone before. Get your mental set. Yes, you can. We've got 10 seconds. This time you're gonna go, go, go. And Phil, that means you too. I wanna see the more steps than I've seen this entire time. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, get after it. I like the sound of that. You know right off the bat when that thing's moving how it's supposed to be moving. Good, Phil. Good. What do we got? We're going to 17:30, but guess what? After that, the workout is absolutely done. So you guys dig down inside, ask yourselves, why are you doing this? Important. This early in the year, this early in some of you guys may be starting out your workout career. Why are you doing this? What's the point? It's hard, man. Could be on the couch, could be eating bonbons. You know, I wish that was the key to elite fitness and a good life, but it's not. You gotta do hard things to become a better person. Good, don't worry about the clock anymore. Almost there, you got a great pace. Focus on your breathing. Meter's gonna click away. Good, stride this out. Stride this out, big breathing. Plenty of time. You guys know that these V-ups are nothing for you. Keep moving quick, good. Good boy, Phil. Phil's approach always is a slow ramp. It's a thinker's approach. I like it. Never gonna fail that way, but I like to see him stepping up the pace at this point in the game as well. Nice, Summer, no problems there. All right, so she hit the 200 for me. We're gonna do 200 more, and that's not easy, you guys. That is not easy. So if you're at home, you should be cheering these guys along, because no part of this is simple. And we're gonna build a little bit of drama here, because Summer's got to get this thing done by 17:30. I think we got time. I think we got plenty of time. Not even at 16 yet. Got like a minute and 40 seconds. All right, here you are, guys. This is it, you're bringing it home. Especially if you're on pace with Phil or Summer, it's time to just leave it all out there. Leave it all out there. What I hate is when I'm laying at the end of a workout, I'm thinking, man, did I have a little bit more to give? It's a bad feeling, you can't go back and you can't get it. Anybody can work for a minute and 30 seconds. Actually, no matter who you are or where you are, this workout is done in a minute and 40 seconds. 1 minute, pardon me. 1 minute, 60 seconds, and you're done no matter who you are. So even if you're not going to finish, I want you guys to turn it up right now. Work as hard as you possibly can, because you can do anything for 60 seconds. Let's go. Big arms, pull with the arms. Big breast. I'm working hard, I love to see it. Good job, dude. Way to bring it home. You're about to crush this with so much time left over, it's gonna blow your mind. Good. 20 meters to go. Stride it out, stride it out, stride it out. Almost there, a couple more steps. Had a girl. Well done. 17:08. Heck yeah. Could have maybe done it the whole time, I don't know. Hey, listen, you're not still working at home for about 10 seconds is all we got left. So if you're still working, push, push, push. No matter what, you're stopping when we're done. Remember, it's every 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Whatever you need to do to recover, it's you time now. You put in the hard work, you put some money in the bank in terms of your fitness. Fantastic job. All right, guys, hey, if there was ever a time to take a picture of your abs for social media, now would be it. No, I'm kidding. That's not why we do what we do. All that hard work that you just put in made you that much fitter. So congratulations and great job to you all. This is just a taste test though. If you guys like what you got today, check out Mayhem Athlete. We would love for you to become part of the family. There is so much more there. We've got more workouts like this. We've got everything from walking and running to weightlifting and of course, CrossFit workouts to your heart's desire. We are so glad that you joined us today. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed yourself, I ask 2 things. 1, tell a friend about this. Hopefully you can drag them in to your next workout. And second of all, go and enjoy your fitness. Do something outside with your kids, with your friends, whatever it is. We'll see you next time.